Crafts that make kids smile. Hyacinth Paper Flower Bouquet. Hello everyone. Today we will be making a hyacinth craft. I will show you a picture of two items that you can actually make with the products that we're going to be making today. They really look beautiful, and I hope you can make this for someone special. I'd like to show you exactly how I made these. Here's an example, like I said, of one already. And what you need to get started are some scissors, some glue sticks or glue stick, and a pencil. And at the end, we will use ribbon to be able to tie around our product. So right now, I just wanted to show you how I cut out the actual construction paper. I will do it for you, but this is how it should look. And how that works is I take a full piece of construction paper. I have a couple in here just because if you cut all at once, it makes it a little easier for you. And what I did is I just cut about 2.5 inches or so. Doesn't really matter exactly. And I cut 2.5 straight across. And then I put the bigger part to the side because I didn't need that right now. And then what I did is basically took all of these construction paper pieces, all the different colors, and then I did, to make it look like this, and let me show you exactly how I did it. I took the ends and held them together, and it's about, I'd say, 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch, and I just cut right to the end, but not fully off, if you see what I mean here. You want to keep that somewhat the same going all the way across. So if you watch here, this is how you're going to cut, and you're going to keep them about this size, which is about the size of, I'd say, about my pinky or the size of a pencil. And then you're going to just keep cutting and cutting and cutting. And when you get to the end, it will look like this. And this is what your final product should be. Again, this is, I'd say for a glue stick as an example, it gives you an idea of how tall it is. It's almost the size of a glue stick. And then what you need to do from here is you take your pencil, and it can be any pencil. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one in particular. And then you take the ends, the ones that flip up, and I try to do 4 at a time just because it's a little easier for me. You can do 1 at a time, or you can do 2 at a time, whatever works best for you. And then what I do is I curl the strips around the pencil, and then I keep curling until I get to that cut, and then I let it go, and then my curly cues are there. So then what I'll do is I'll take 4 more, this up. Actually, I'll even do 2 just to show you that you can do 2. And then you curl it around, and then you lift it up. And I'll do my 4 again. And this will allow you to have your curls either super tight or a little bit loose. It's really up to how you would prefer them to look. And then again, we will do this to the end. And it gets a little tricky when you're trying to first start, but once you get those curled around, it makes it a little easier for you to curl them through. So kids, if you need help from an adult, you can do that. But if not, I think you are pretty smart enough to be able to tackle this one on your own. These hyacinth flowers can be given to anyone special. Maybe a parent for Mother's Day or Father's Day, maybe for a birthday, maybe for someone who's older who might need a little bit of some smiles and cheers. You might even want to give it to a brother or sister or a grandparent, just someone in your life who might need a pick-me-up. So that is what you're doing with the ends of these. It doesn't matter how long or how curly or how that works, but this is kind of how it will look in the end. And then the next step, you're going to get your scissors again. And this is just a scrap of green, but it really is the length at least of a regular size construction paper. So you're going to cut about 1.5 inch size strip, just like I am here. And then at this point, you're going to get your glue stick and you're going to just glue the whole strip of the paper, because this is going to be the stem of the hyacinth. And at this point, you're going to see the glue there. You're going to start at the corner and you're just going to roll it and keep rolling. As you can see that I'm doing that right now. I'm going to keep rolling and kind of keeping it on a slant, if you see what I mean. It will just make the paper a little bit longer. And then you just continue to roll and roll and roll. And then when you get towards the end, my trick, at least here, it should have glue on it, but sometimes it doesn't stick. So what I would do there is just add some glue at the end, just so it will stay, just like I did there. And then you will just pinch it down. So this is actually the stem of the hyacinth. And you can see right here, it's just green and has it looks kind of like a straw, I guess you can say. And this is going to be the actual stem. So here's the flower, there's the stem. And now we're ready to actually put the hyacinth flower on. So how you want to lay these down is you want to put the curls down. You don't want to put the glue on with the curls up. So you want to put the curls down, just like I have here. And then you're going to glue the back just like this. And then you're going to start to curl this around the green flower or the green stem. So here you're going to curl it right here so you can see. And then you're just going to keep continuing to twist it and twist it and keep twisting. But do you see how I'm kind of going down the stem? It's better to go more at an angle because then it allows you to have that hyacinth look to it. And you continue to just curl down. It's pretty simple. Most kids can do this. Most adults can do this. You just continue to hold it. And then again, our trick when you get to the end, that last piece, although it has glue on it, I always put an extra glob there just to make sure it stays. And then right now you have a pretty hyacinth, but we're going to add some leaves. And the curls can be a little bit tighter, a little bit looser. It's really up to you, but it looks really cute. And then now that extra green piece of paper, we're going to cut a piece about the size of maybe the stem or so. So it's about 2.5 inches or somewhere around that line. It doesn't have to be exact. And then here's where you're going to do the accordion fold. You fold one way, you flip it over, you fold another way, then you flip it over, and then you fold another way, and then flip it over. And then if you have more room, you can flip that. And then this is the part where you're going to trim a little leaf. So here you're going to just trim, and you're going to start about 1/4 of the way down. And this part you may need some help with a parent, or you might be able to cut this yourself. And how I'm doing this is more like a point. And the reason why I'm cutting it this way, you'll see when I open this up, it has more of a fold to it. And if you see the fold there and you see the fold here, you'll get an idea of how that works. So let's take this, and now we're going to get the glue and we're going to add it to the bottom just like we did before. And then you're going to angle this around and curl it just like we did the actual flower. And then you have your leaves poking out. So I don't know if you could see that there. So that's kind of how that hyacinth looks. And then at this point, you can just add it to your vase. I have my vase here and you can stick that in. I know it's hard for you to actually see, but you can add that in there, or you can take your paper cardboard holder, and you can stick that in there along with some of your other flowers. And then you can make this into a bouquet for someone special. That's up to you to decide, but that's kind of how it looks. Again, I will show you the final product when I am finished talking here, just to let you see one more time what it looks like. And again, what you can use is just some regular ribbon to tie it around the vase. You can make a little sign if it's for Mother's Day or Father's Day or any kind of special day like a birthday to give to your parents or grandparents or a special friend. That is how this video works to make hyacinth flowers. So it's a beautiful spring flower. It's perfect to give to somebody during the springtime or anytime. And hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I would love to see your hyacinth flower creations. So please feel free to share, and I hope that you will be the reason that someone smiles today. Crafts that make kids smile.